The way he just turned and looked at me. This is what I ended up building last time, and it's a little too big. So I'm not going to be doing this with a time lapse. So I think we'll just be building bit by bit, and I'll give you updates as I go. So let's first destroy all this though. Okay, night is disappearing quickly, but this is what I've got so far. We've got the gatehouse here, the guards' quarters is there, and then their sleeping quarters there. You can barely see the wall. It ends roughly here so far. And you can see there's a huge area to cover. On this side, I'm not quite sure. We've got another tower here. And then I know the kitchens are going to be roughly here. So I'm going to be digging into this huge area. I need to dig down this area. Yeah. I'm going to head back though because my tools are almost dead, so I need to replace them. And yeah, I just don't have enough torches for this whole space. Okay, before nighttime completely vanishes, so our base is over there. The house is up there somewhere. You can't quite see it from this angle. But either way, I'm going to make a proper mine down here. So my other entrance is my mine, but I'm going to make like a proper one that looks nice here. And it's a good way for me to get dirt and some extra stone. Of course, I've replaced my tools. So let's just make it right here. This is a nice hill to do it in, and we're going to make a big one there. I know this scene's a bit dark. I'm going to light it up in post, but I think we'll start about 4 from the wall, and we'll go 3 wide. I'm just going to make sure there's no friends stalking me. Look at them, 3 creepers. Actually, I'm thinking we'll go 5 wide. It's morning already, so I'm going to head back to the castle in a moment. But we'll go the classic 2 blocks down a time. Alright, day's fully here, and this is the start of the entrance. Now that I think about it, maybe we should go into the wall a little bit straight. And look at me, I need to go do the castle now. I am the peak of efficiency. Okay, we've got some space. We've got a little bit of space. I can go like 5, 7 blocks straight, and then I can dig down. I think we'll have enough space for that. Well, I have an issue. So this is going to be the wall, and it's meant to meet up with that, and it doesn't. I did a quick check, and I did find the issue. I had to count it all the way back, and the issue starts all the way over there. You can't really see it from here, but I pretty much, just to be sure, I'm going to have to redo this entire side to make it line up. I could just like make do with it and just have it like join up, but it might mess up more plans down the road. So I'm going to go and fix it. Morning to day 40, as it took me pretty much an entire day and a half to finish it, but this is all fixed. I'm so glad that I kind of started all the way back here, because just here was wrong. Like, this was not lined up at all, and so it actually made this incorrect before we actually had this more curved here. And yeah, I fixed it. All right, so let's build a gatehouse. This gatehouse, my original design is this kind of curved look, and now I'm gonna extend this and make it a little bit more bigger, a little bit more substantial. So let's get to do that. And I'm still getting that weird alpha lag where every few seconds it freezes for a moment, but I just have to deal with that. Heading off, I grabbed a whole bunch of wood from my tree farm, as well as replanting everything, since I'm going to need a lot of wood to cook up all the smooth stone that I'm going to need. Well, this is the start of the gatehouse, and the stairs are being difficult as per this version. So this side worked, right, and then this is the actual gate, so it changes, and the rest of this is all stone, like smooth stone. But yeah, I have a feeling that maybe on this side here the stairs will be difficult again. I think I'm just going to have to ignore it. So this is how the stairs are going to be when we update versions and move up to the higher levels of alpha. This should be fixed. So yeah. Anyway, this is what it looks like. It's going to probably get up to like here. It's reasonably tall, but not too tall. And it looks like most of my stone is ready. Yeah, and that's how it's looking now. Much bigger, much taller, and it fits the same footprint as the previous one. Well, sort of. This wall will go in one more, but that's okay. And yeah, that's quite tall. I've just got water in there to get all the way back up. Now I'm pretty much needing to finish the top. I'll join in another layer over the top, and then we just do the battlements, and it's done. And we need to do the same on the other side, and then I can kind of clean up the interior side and actually build the gatehouse itself where we're going to be walking through. I'll probably end up just having this middle section open so we can actually step through. But yeah, quite tall. I've used up almost all of my supplies in terms of stone and cobble, but as you can see on the inside, there is more cobble than there is stone, so I have gone out of my way to make sure I don't use too much stone. But on the outside, it looks a lot more than it is simply because of these pillars. Getting back into it, I built the rest of the left side and then straight into the right as well. This is what it's looking like when both sides are partially done. Quite a lot of airspace there, but there's a lot more to do. And there's some chickens that are kind of freaking me out. Alright, well, I've made another mistake. So this side of the front of the gatehouse is done, as you can see. And I was going to surprise you and have it all done. But I mismeasured this side, so I have to tear this all down. Isn't that, you know, this is what slows me down. And of course, it just makes things difficult, but that's just part of building big builds. You're going to have to do this. Lots of friends out there waiting to kill me, and yeah, I need to light more of this up, but this is quite a big space. Yeah, and the thing is, in my test world, which is in the modern version of Minecraft, though I'm building only in the blocks I have available, it feels a lot smaller, but that's also because render distance is bigger and ability to fly and all that stuff. So Minecraft, it really shows you how after Minecraft, things felt bigger simply because just getting around was a lot slower. So the gatehouse is most of the way there, and I'm just going to leave it here for the moment. I will clean it up a little bit more in a bit, but I think I wanted to show you this off at the moment. So we got the top of our gatehouse. We can get up and down through this ladder system at the moment, and the other side doesn't quite have that, and I've still got holes in the thing. Yeah, I just wanted to show this off before I get it finished because it's pretty much done, and I'm gonna get myself killed. So let's eat some bacon, even though it's raw. Alright, so we have our murder hole. You can drop down hot boiling water or shoot arrows at the attackers. I want to go into a bit of a tangent and say that oil wasn't really used from my understanding. It's a very fantasy, you know, modern trope to say they use boiling oil. Oil is expensive, right? And it's a good commodity. Like, unless you're Greek and you're drowning in olive oil. Yeah, anyone that's ever had boiling water poured on them, which I hope you haven't, but if you've ever had a little bit of hot water drip on you from like a kettle or something, you know it's really painful. And I've had that experience with a cup of hot water. I was pouring a cup of tea for myself, and yeah, I accidentally essentially spilt the cup on myself right away, and that was not a fun experience. So very quickly, boiling water can send you to the hospital. So you do not need oil to do the job for you. Water does the job. Either way, so this is what it looks like. I gotta make sure there's no friends out here coming to get me. I had a friend just before. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. Really cool. I'm really happy with this. In these basement areas, I'm going to be setting up a bit more later. This is also another murder hole, so we'll end up having another gate here. Now, in hindsight, I would have liked to make this middle space bigger, but then the whole thing would have been bigger, and it's just, yeah. So the enemies will break through this gate, they'll get to here, and then they're stuck in a cramped area. They've got arrows and boiling water raining from above them. They're getting shot from either side. There's a lot of gruesome details there. Yeah, and I went for a dirt thing as we did. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here. There's still the roof to fix up and patch, but the thing is, I want to make this whole section here the gatehouse. Sorry, the guards' quarters. So the right side of this area, this whole like octagon kind of shape is going to be where the guards sleep, and it's going to extend into this tower as well. So this is like their bedrooms are here, and then like probably their like meeting area where they sit and chill and go on in between guard duty. It will be here, and I want this all connected to the gatehouse. So I'm not actually jumping to completely finish the gatehouse. So since this section may change, since I want this to be more than just a wall. I don't want like a flat wall that comes out that's very classic. I want this to be a building that encompasses part of the gatehouse, and that all feels like one big solid structure and building. It doesn't feel like the classic like wall. But I've rattled on long enough. I'll see you in the next one when we work on this part of the building. Ciao!